New segment. Haven't got a video for it.
Live.
Family fortunes. A North Carolina mother. Production value.
Yeah.
It's all fine. I was like, I should have done a video for this, but we're here. We haven't got a screen. A North Carolina mother has been accused of trading her child for a car.
A mother? Child for a car?
Yeah. Don't want my kid anymore. I want a car.
Well, one costs you money. One could potentially get you a job. I understand.
Yeah, but you can get a job as a babysitter and just
But
sell
no
your
one's going
baby.
to pay you to look after your kid.
I guess. But are people going to pay you to drive? I guess, yeah. What would you rather have, a kid or a car? I mean, you hate kids.
Right now, I'd rather have my car.
You always hate kids, didn't you?
If you were saying, like, would you give up your car for a kid right now? Probably not.
No.
No. Well, how would I get home?
Ride the kid. That could be taken out of context. Yeah, just a mother that's got bored of her kid. I'd rather have a Peugeot.
So she took her child to like a dealership. It was like, do you take part X? It's 3 years old. It's
Do you take Kevin?
Yeah. It's done about 4 miles.
Can't read yet, but there's hope. There's hope. Let's find a little bit more about it.
I've got the registration documents. Yeah. It's no father, no, but...
I've got a pink slip for my kid.
Yeah.
Take it. I want a car.
It's taxed.
I want to go to the beach.
I don't know, it's just his.
I want to go to the beach. He wants to go to the beach, but
Yeah.
I own the kid, so I'm going to the beach. Alice Leanne Todd, 45, was charged with the unlawful sale, surrender, or purchase of a minor. Any of those? Unlawful sale, I think that's what she was doing.
Right.
Unlawful surrender of a child.
Yeah.
You can surrender a child.
You can't abandon
For
your
a
kids.
car? But are you surrendering it if you're trading it for something?
I don't know if he's surrendering.
No. Purchase of a minor. She didn't purchase it. She sold it. Get your facts right.
Where did she sell it? Where is this like baby market where you can like trade your kids in?
Oh, it was to a couple. I guess a couple who wanted a kid.
Well, that's not so bad. She didn't sell it into slavery.
Oh, it depends on the couple. But yeah, better than selling it to Apple.
Yeah.
Or whatever those suicide warehouses
to
were.
Apple. Oh, right. To work in the warehouses. Yeah.
Better
Not
than that,
like
I guess.
to have as a pet at the office.
It was traded for a Plymouth Laser.
I've never even heard of a Plymouth.
I think they're American, the Plymouth cars or whatever. The kid was 1 year old. Police said
that's a good deal. That's a good deal.
1 year old baby for a 5-year-old car.
Yeah. Look, the baby takes a lot more maintenance than a Plymouth, I guess.
Needs more changing than a car.
Yeah. Needs daily maintenance.
Daily love.
Yeah. Like, if you could look after a kid in the same way that you attempt to look after your car, like, that kid would be dead within,
questioned,
like, 3 days.
3 days in a dead kid.
3 days.
Fair.
I think
That's
so.
the limit.
Yeah.
And then your kid's dead.
Well, maybe sooner, but I think kids are pretty robust.
Yeah, they're designed to
And
live without
once you're
affection.
one, like, they're, like, sort of wobbling around and eating stuff off the floor, so, like...
They're already hunting and foraging.
Yeah, and if you've got, like, a dog or a cat and you leave, like, food bowls down, so they could survive a couple of days on that.
Okay, the kid could just become a dog.
Yeah.
Eat the dog food,
Yeah.
eat the cat food. So.
With a low-maintenance child. Yeah.
A low maintenance, bad breath child.
Yeah, but you don't get that choice when you have a kid. So I completely understand why she sold it.
Let's see what else to say. Police opened up an investigation when Chavez brought the then 2-year-old to a hospital in July because she thought the child was having an allergic reaction. The hospital noticed the toddler was covered in bruises and contacted Child Protective Services.
Okay, that's not cool anymore.
Why is it covered in bruises?
Yeah.
They never say.
Yeah.
They were trying to make the kid a car again.
Yeah, but
Take us to the dentist.
Just store it in the same way that they store the cars. Like
just put it in the garage.
Yeah, strap it down to the back of one of those big transporter trucks.
Leave it with a couple of mechanics.
Yeah.
Just prodding it and unscrewing it.
Yeah, put it up on bricks in the garden.
It's going to leave a bruise. They were asked for documents and they couldn't find any. When questioned, Chavez originally claimed to be the child's biological mother. Later, she said she was the child's adoptive mother. And then she said nothing.
And then she,
Oh, I'm his mum.
It's mine.
I'm the adoptive
He's sort of mine.
mum.
He's not mine.
No. Investigators eventually discovered the child had been swapped for a vehicle the year before.
It's the man who knocks.
Knock, knock. He's knocking.
Yeah.
Did you watch El Camino?
Not yet. No, is it good?
Yeah, it's good. Lots of people have lots of weird things to say about it.
Oh.
But
I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of weird people try and make really unique
Do you need to
comments.
finish watching Saul? Because I stopped at some point and I didn't carry on.
You need to finish watching Breaking Bad.
Yeah. That's
really...
done.
It's very much kind of kept with the same boat. But people saying like, oh, it's not this, it's not that. It's like, it's exactly like Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
It's very much done in the style and pacing of Breaking Bad, and it's done well. It's entertaining. It's not like an incredibly new film. It's like it's another episode of Breaking Bad.
Well, that's
a couple of years later, you go like, this
it's
is
fan
kind of what you
service,
want.
isn't it? It's like that's what you
and it works.
You want to just kind of catch up, tie up loose ends, tie up loose ends.
Yeah. No, I liked it. I think it's worth it.
You think do you think it's leading to something else, or is it like that's a pretty solid
I think
stop?
You could, but I don't think
you
it
think
is.
you'd be pushing it. Yeah. To be fair, like I like when they just kind of stop. Like that's enough. That was always the British way. Like, well,
give up.
Like it's like 40 Towers in the States. They're like, this is one of the greatest comedies of all time, and there's like 16 episodes.
Yeah,
18
6 a season.
16, 18 episodes, something like that.
Sorry, one sec. Oh,
Like,
I started panicking just then because it is.
Started panicking.
We've got an iPad on the booth.
All right.
That's showing all of our stingers. That's just looping around with subtitles.
All right.
And I did double check it for swear words and horror, but Dad just walked up and was like, "Look, honey, they're on the iPad." And like went over running to it, and I could just imagine it was like the swearing stinger of like people are just all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They seemed okay. They left pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But they seemed okay.
Well, that's what we expect from it. No.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be like a litmus test. If you stay, you're our kind of people.
Yeah, if you bother to listen, then maybe you could be open to listening.
Watch this. What do you think? If you don't like it, go and talk to Boba Fett or something. I don't care.
Mr. Feet. Mr. Bob A. Feet. I can't figure out whether lots of people call him that or not, or whether whether that's a popular name that he'll be called, or whether it's just us.
I don't know.
It'd be a robot chicken thing, I guess, wouldn't it?
We kind of glom onto weird things to repeat.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
of all this, whenever there's films that people are quoting all over the place, it seems that we've picked up on something else in it that's just dumb. I don't know. That sounds really snobbish, but
there's just something a little bit more that makes us laugh a little bit harder. That we know it's not meant to be, but we enjoy it.
Yeah,
I guess is what that is. I mean, there was a few moments in Joker where just the imagery, I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like when he's watching the telly in hospital, and it's just you see he's just looking up at it like horrified.
Oh yeah.
And the TV's just above, and he's slowly
just in horror, like his face. It's amazing. That was hilarious.
Yeah. Anyway, in other news, Florida man. Isn't he a great guy?
All right.
Great guy. Florida man fatally shoots his son-in-law who is trying to surprise him for his birthday.
Support!
Happy birthday! You've got to plan a whole funeral.
You can't surprise people in America. Don't do that.
It doesn't go well.
They're all armed.
Yeah, they're just going to get killed.
Yeah.
A Florida man, shot and killed his son-in-law, jumped out of a bush to surprise him for his birthday.
Out of a bush? Not even in the house.
Surprise!
But just on the street in a bush.
Yeah.
Of course. That makes total sense. Did he shoot him dead?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No charges. They've let him off completely because they say that's so much of an accident.
Yeah.
That we just feel bad for you.
You're going to be punished enough for the rest of your life.
You're going to have a horrible Christmas.
Yeah, but if it makes you feel any better, your son was a moron.
He was really good at hiding, though. He really did surprise you. Just not in the way, you didn't react as well as he hoped.
Yeah.
Christopher Bergen, 37, arrived in Florida from Norway on Tuesday. He came from Norway to surprise his father-in-law.
What's even more of a surprise? Of course, he's not expecting him to be there.
You're
not expecting anyone to be there. It's more likely that he thinks it's some kind of weird doppelganger come to take over his house or something.
To hide in his bush. Leave me alone.
You're meant to be in Norway. Like, that's stupid.
Yeah, Richard Dennis, 61, is the guy who who was so surprised he killed his son-in-law.
That is surprising.
Good reactions,
Yeah.
I guess.
Very.
Unless he's walking around in his garden or wherever this head bush is.
Imagine
with
being in
gun.
a situation where, like, or just being in a state of mind where you will kill someone quicker than you'll recognize them.
Yeah, just complete gut reaction murder.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to know that guy. Like,
Trained for years.
Because I think he'll just kill a lot of people.
Yeah, if this guy gets dementia, watch out.
Yeah.
He'll cut killing everybody. Or gardeners just helping out in his garden. Oh, kill him.
Yeah.
Well, I remember.
You were meant to be here on Tuesday. It's Monday. I wasn't expecting you. Now you're dead.
You're early. Bang. The sheriff called the shooting totally accidental, saying it was preceded by an unrelated incident about 9:30 that night when a relative banged on Dennis's front door. The banging startled Dennis, who went outside and ran the person off. Oh, so he was randomly knocked down gingered earlier that night.
He was what?
We call it knocked down ginger. I can't remember what you call it. When you're a kid, you go to someone's house, knock on the door and run away.
Oh, okay.
What
Right.
do you call that?
So he was
earlier
going to
that
shoot
day-
the person that was knocking on his door.
He was spooked by that.
Right.
So then he went out hunting the bushes with a gun.
And killed his son.
Unfortunately, his son-in-law was also trying to plan a surprise. He'll never expect me. Oh,
And
this
he
is
didn't.
too funny. Mr. Dennis heard the same kind of banging on the back door that he heard on the front door earlier. So he turns on the porch light, steps out. Oh, so it's his son-in-law who's banging on the door and freaking his father-in-law out. So he's gone to the front door, knocked it, legged it, waited 2 hours, done it on the back door. His father comes out and is like, what's going on? He jumps out of the bushes and gets shot.
So the guy's just an asshole.
Well, the guy kind of, he had it coming.
He serves it right.
Yeah, it's
Good.
kind of like, you did this to yourself.
Yeah.
You must have known that your father-in-law was going to murder somebody or something.
Yeah.
Right? I can't even understand it. Oh, also, he made a growling sound when he jumped out the bush.
Moron. Jesus Christ.
That doesn't sound like my son-in-law.
Yeah.
It's fine. After the shots were fired, Dennis immediately called 911 and started first aid. I don't know where he shot him, but it didn't help, unfortunately. Adding that the deputies arrived to the scene, there were towels on Bergen and attempts had been made to stop the bleeding. So he tried to save him after he shot him. Nice guy.
Yeah.
He was spooked. That this makes more sense. It wasn't
That
just
makes
like,
a lot
"Oh."
more sense. He's not 24/7 trigger happy. He's just
there was someone.
he was already on
harassing
edge
his house.
because of this moron.
Yeah,
His own.
he was being wound up
his own moron.
in law.
Yeah. See, if he traded him in for a car, he'd be fine.
He'd be halfway to Pasadena, wherever that is. Is it the road to Pasadena? The road to Ipanema? The girl from Ipanema.
Yeah.
He'd be halfway to the girl from Ipanema. I saw the article I thought I had way more.
All right.
But yeah, it's still interesting convention.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone is way more prepared than we are.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they're here with a purpose, and
to
we're
be
just
fa-
kind of here.
Yeah, we're just kind of here. We're here. We're not here with a purpose. We're here with a presence.
Yeah, well, it feels a lot like a
We're not
stage.
selling anything.
Yeah. We're not really
Come
doing
for the
anything.
pulling teeth experience. Are you
Yeah.
horrified? Do you want to be?
Something to be fucking do.